What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and this is a video. I don't know what I'm gonna call it because I don't think that is really my testimony, and it's not a bitch, are you serious? But this is just a video of me talking about my experience with meeting Justin J on last week. Yeah, we met last Tuesday for the very first time in person. We have become close friends. And I just want to tell y'all what my experience was, what type of friendship, relationship that we have, and just, address some of the things that some of you guys have been saying. Now, me and Justin J, I actually followed him first on Twitter because somebody grouped us up in a tweet one time on Twitter. And you know the type of guy I am. I always give everyone a chance or whatever. And if I like you, if I like your videos, and I'm just now discovering you, then I'm gonna shout you out. I had I had never seen. I think the first Justin J video that I saw was the Life Atlanta, and I think I had already seen that one already because somebody had posted it on another site. And I had seen that already, and I didn't know who Justin J was until they grouped me in the tweet with him. And I saw that he had a YouTube channel, so I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, so let me see what he's about. So as I was going through his videos, I realized that this was the same guy that I saw like a week or two earlier on a website, because he was talking about that gay web series, The Life Atlanta. He was going in on him about it. So I followed him on Twitter, he followed me back, I subscribed to him on YouTube, and then I shouted him out, and then he shouted me out, and then that's how the story goes. He liked my videos, because at first he didn't know, he wanted to get to know me, because he probably thought I was a mean bitch, which he did think, by the way, y'all. He did think that I was mean, which I am not mean. I am probably the nicest person in the world. But he gave me a chance. And we exchanged numbers through Twitter DMs because of my video that I did about being in my feelings. And he wanted to talk to me and ask me what was going on. And I told him, and we were texting, and then we finally talked over the phone. And when we first talked on the phone, we stayed on the phone for a good 2-3 hours. And it was just like we had already been friends for years. And I was like, hey, you know what? I think he is cool. You never want to get too close to another YouTube because, I've seen a couple of videos talking about how other YouTubers are shysty and messy and shady, and they'll be friends with you in your face, and then they'll talk about you behind your back. And I think somebody like Cordier made a video like that before, and I seen it. And I was like, you know what, blah, 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 blah. But, I am really cool with a lot of the YouTubers that y'all see me converse with, a shout out like Ashley, I love her. Bounty Blue, much love from KY, who I just added on Facebook. Rocks, Jamar. It's quite a few of them that I am really cool with. But as far as having a genuine friendship and a genuine bond, like I really had it with Justin, and we began to form that before we even met each other. Like, we would call each other, text each other all the time, laugh for hours and hours and hours at a time. And I was like, this motherfucker cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really cool. And then one of the conversations that we had, he talked about how he had been in my city already, and that was like a week prior to us talking on the phone. I'm like, well, goddamn, he was here or whatever. And another YouTuber that I am close to by the name of On the Ocean 007, his name is Brandon. And he said it would really be fun if y'all did a video together. So I brought it up to Justin, and he told me that he would be coming back to my area around Thanksgiving. He had been saying it for the longest, but I would never ever put that on blast. What I did do was I made a video with my telephone one time, and I asked all of my subscribers how would they feel if me and Justin J did a collaboration video together at least one time. Everybody was for it because at the end of the day, me and Justin are just alike. Probably the K Michelle and Jocelyn of YouTube, pretty much. The male K Michelle and Jocelyn of YouTube. Like, we say whatever the fuck we want to say, but I think that Justin J is way more entertaining than me. And I've told him that to his face. Like, I honestly believe that he's way more entertaining than me. Like, I can say my nicknames and do all my little stunts with my props and shit and throw my little shade, but Justin J goes in for the juggler. Like, he has me laughing out loud, and I don't even think I have people laughing out loud like that. If I do, please let me know, but I don't believe it. But you know, it is what it is. So, you know, so Justin told me, he texted me and he let me know that he was coming and we were gonna do a video, and we were trying to figure out where we were gonna do the video at. And I knew we couldn't do it here in my house because so many people is here. Like my mama here, my brother here, my sister here, my stepdaddy here. It's like 4 other people here. So we weren't going to be able to do it like we wanted to. So I asked him, do you have a hotel room? And he was like, yeah. So I said, well, we could just do it there. We can just do the video at your hotel room or whatever and just get it popping and whatnot. So, you know, he agreed to that. So he came and he was here. He had already came to Jackson probably a day before we met. He let me know that he was coming, and I gave him my address, and he came by to pick me up. It was cold as a motherfucker outside. I think it was like 30-something degrees outside when he came by. So I told my mom, because my mom watches YouTube videos. She sometimes watch mine, which I'm ashamed of, but sometimes she watch mine. She mainly watches Cadillac Kimberly. She loves her some Cadillac Kimberly. She loves her some Much Love from KY. She loves herself some Bounty Blue. She loves Sayshawn Bradley. She loves Justin J. I mean, she even watches Jamar from time to time. I think, you know, I guess because Jamar is a little bit younger, but, you know, that's why she don't watch him heavily like the others. But, you know, she watches Jamar from time to time or whatnot. And so, you know, I told her that me and Justin were gonna meet and we were gonna do a video together, and she was all for it. So when he came by the house, I said, well, Mama, Justin is outside, let's go outside. When I came outside, Justin was probably ready to bear hug my ass. Like, he was so fucking excited to see me, and I was excited to see him too, because this has been something we have been talking about for months. Like, we've been talking about meeting each other and just hanging out. It was more than about doing a video. It was more about us hanging out, because our friendship goes beyond this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we talked about personal shit. Like, I know personal shit about him that I would never put on blast, and he knows personal shit about me that he would never put on blast. So with that being said, you know, it was more than about us meeting up to do a video. It was about us hanging out. And, you know, he met my mama. My mama was going through a funk that day, and he really cheered her up. And, you know, she was like, well, I can't wait to see our video or whatever. So we got in the car, and, you know, we was on our way to his, we was on our way to get something to eat first. And, you know, we were just talking like we had just hung out 2 days ago. Like, it was organic. It was natural, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing forced. Like, I thought that I was going to be a nervous wreck when I first met Justin, because even though I've talked to him on the phone and and through text messages and shit, and through Twitter, Facebook, and all of that, I was really nervous, because I usually get nervous when I first meet somebody. But with Justin, it was nothing nerve-wracking at all. It was basically, it was comfortable. It was pretty much, like I said, natural, organic. It was nothing forced. It was just like we had been hanging out for years, and we've only known each other for a couple of months, and we've only seen each other that one time. So we went to get something to eat, like we said in the video. He was trying to ask me about the Jackson restaurant. So like I said, I live like 25 minutes away from Jackson, so I don't really know that much, even though we be in Jackson a lot, because Canada's a very small town, so we have to go to places like Ridgeland and Jackson, and, you know, to go shopping or whatever, or go out to some sit-down restaurants or shit like that, because we stay in a small town. So I said, well, I only know what I know. He wanted him some damn chicken, and I said, you know, I don't give a fuck about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down for whatever we go, you know what I'm saying? So because of the Popeye shit, it didn't go the way we wanted it to go. We ended up doing something else. We ended up going to Burger King. And so, you know, them burgers was so damn small. Like, them burgers was probably this big. No, I wouldn't even say that. Them burgers were probably about this big. It was a Whopper. It was a Whopper meal. We got more fries and a big ass drink than a burger. That burger was just about that small. and that shit made us mad. So we got back to the hotel room, and then you know we got in the elevator, we were talking, we got to the room, and then we started eating first. And you know we just having a conversation like just like normal times. And when I say that Justin is just, y'all might think that some of the shit that we do in front of the camera is just for the camera, and it's really not, because the way Justin acts a fool in that camera, he acts just as much of a fool in person. I was laughing my ass off, and I had him laughing the whole time. So we did the video from a YouTube, the YouTube webcam or whatever, you know, because I never done it like that. I've always done it with the camera or a cell phone. I never just did it with a quick upload from YouTube like that. So we just, we had made notes about what we were going to talk about, because even though we kept saying that we were going to do the video, we never talked about, really just knew what we were going to talk about. But we made notes, but we really didn't follow them, because as soon as we got in front of that damn screen, it was just like, it didn't mean shit. Like, we did follow some of the notes, but we didn't even look at them no more. Like, whatever came up, it just came up, and that's how it came about. And that's why you got the video that you did. The video wasn't even supposed to be that long. It was like 37 minutes, but because we were so excited and so into the video, it became longer than what it was anticipated to be. We uploaded the video, and we was so excited about everybody's reaction, because I thought that we weren't gonna do it. I thought we were gonna do the video that day, and it wasn't gonna come out until Thanksgiving Day. But I was like, you know what? That's fine. We could just go ahead and, you know, bring it out right now. So we put the video out, and as soon as that video came out, folks were so excited. Y'all were so happy, and I was like, that is the surprise that I've been talking about for the last week. I had been talking about teasing y'all with a surprise, and I would never ever say what it was. And I thought that most of y'all that follow us on Twitter would have known what we were talking about. Y'all would have got the idea, because when I made the tweet saying I got something so special for y'all, and then Justin J retweeted it and said we sure do, I thought y'all would have known then, but y'all didn't see that. So we were supposed to do a video that same night for his channel, but I met one of his friends afterwards, so we didn't get a chance to do that. So I went back home, and we were supposed to meet up the very next day to do the video and hang out for his channel. But that didn't happen because a lot of things came into a head, so we weren't able to do it. But we said that we were gonna try again, because he's coming back here probably around the Christmas holidays or the New Year, and we're gonna do another video, and it's gonna be for his channel. And that was basically the gist of it. Like, I can honestly say I love me some Justin J. Like, Justin J is my peoples. I love him to death. He's really a true friend of mine. He is really cool, and he's really a nice person. He's really a giving person, and I really do love him to death. Now, let me address this other shit regarding our relationship. Are we dating? No. Have we ever talked about dating? No. Have we ever thought about dating? No. But apparently, a lot of y'all saw the video and saw some chemistry. Some of y'all thought we were flirting in the video, which we were not. Y'all said, oh my God, y'all look so cute together. Will y'all get together? Will y'all start dating? I'm like, good. Oh my God. Really, y'all? Like, I didn't even expect for those comments to even come about, but I saw quite a few of y'all saying, have y'all ever thought about dating? Why don't y'all date? Or somebody said, y'all got some kind of chemistry. No tea, no shade, y'all got some kind of chemistry. Or maybe it's just me in my mind saying that I want y'all together. I'm like, are you for real? Like, we are really tripped out at the fact that y'all think that we should be a fucking couple or something. That's something that I never came across our mind. But to let y'all know, no, we are not dating. We never thought about dating. I don't think we ever will think about that. But we are not dating. We are just good friends, and that's all we are. So this is basically, I can honestly say that Justin J is a very good friend of mine, and when he leaves to go overseas, I'm definitely going to miss him. But I'm pretty sure we're going to keep in contact while he's gone. But I sure hate that he's going to be gone, but he's only going to be gone for a whole year. But Justin J, that is really my dude. That's my brother. I love him to death. And I am so happy that I met him. And I'm so glad that we finally had a chance to meet each other and hang out and chop it up and even do a video together. That was a blessing. So, that being said, y'all, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, you guys. This is just letting y'all know how it was meeting Justin J. In the next video that I'm going to do is my Bad Girls Club 11 rant. And I'm probably going to do another video. So, I'm out of here, y'all. Till next time, peace.